7 Hail Marys, cause these niggas out here lurking. Trigger happy be a pleasure. Left a lot of niggas jerking. Curry rice, chicken peas. In Iraq where it's smirkish. Rag top, Porsche Bentleys. Niggas die and meet they purpose. I quote 7 Hail Marys, cause these niggas out here lurking. Trigger happy be a pleasure. Left a lot of niggas jerking. Curry rice, chicken peas. In Iraq where it's smirkish. Rag top, Porsche Bentleys. Niggas die and meet they purpose. Forgiano's getting basic. Had to lead a foreign stock. Got a laser, fuck your grievance. And come stocky with this Glock. Lil bro be popping stoves, but he still a teeny bop. He be slipping through them knots. Throw the hammer, run from cops. 20,000 on my piece. Hustle trapping off the street. Niggas violent, but they running. Only showing that they weak. Used to hit them football tickets on the yard walking with me. BMF has been a model. Blow a 50, then re-eat. I fell in love with stunting. I can put this on repeat. Bad bitches, but they trash. Show me somebody that's neat. Lamborghini like a cheetah. Probably race it till it's peak. Girl Scout with the Trish. Probably died and fall asleep. Nike runners on my feet. Every step I take elite. Newport KV turn fag. Closest thing to a street. Turn my views to Miami. Tryna settle on the beach. Went cheap with the Prada. Ice load took a week.
Deal with Lil Boosie. And just like he see him on TV, he cocky. Oh, but see, he didn't understand. You're in the building with 200 Hoovers. And I'm Gumby, Hoover. Ain't no Boosie badass here. Gumby badass. Hoover though. So, in his defense on Hoover, he was outnumbered.
What's the good old big deal with the good old people, man? It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead, like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, it'll bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young and Hefe. And I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topics, Boosie Badass, and Hoover Gumby. So y'all see exactly what's going on. So it seems like Boosie owe Gumby some money, or either Boosie brother owe Gumby some money. So I guess during around the COVID time or whatever, y'all know how these bookings was going. A lot of stuff was being done online. A lot of stuff was being done in-house, because if you wanted to plan and go to events in certain big venues, you was going to have to capitalize a lot of T's and capitalize a lot of I's. And I guess during this time, right, it seemed like Gumby was into a bag. Maybe that $3 million they said he had when he came home from jail. May have still been spending some of that cash at that time. I guess he had hired Boosie services, and I guess Boosie had his brother as management. But a lot of people that was going through Boosie brother was getting scammed for their cash, and it seemed like Boosie didn't know nothing about it. So, however, at a point in time, Boosie and Gumby, if I'm not mistaken, have came face to face regarding this matter. Gumby said he had the Hoovers out there about 200 thick, but he said Boosie was standing his ground and pretty much kind of told him like, look, man, we gonna figure it out. Long story short, Gumby is coming on record saying that he is the person that hit Boosie to his brother stealing from him. And that's how Boosie allegedly found out. And being that you don't expect your family to do certain things that's accused against them, or when you find out that they crossed you, them the things you don't expect. That's why they in the positions that they're in. I heard all type of stories, you know what I'm saying? They got this one artist, I can't even think of his name right now, but he had a big song, and he was signed to Boosie. I'm hearing he's not even Boosie artist no more because of these same type situations that Boosie brother pulled with Hoover Gumby. However, I guess Boosie was able to go on his way without these 200 Hoovers doing anything to him because he made it seem like the business was going to be concluded. But y'all know you're going to say anything when you under that pressure. Now that he out of there, it seems like he don't care what's to be said. And he's just basically like, hey, man, my brother did that. We ain't even getting along. That's on him. You know what I'm saying? I can't pay. And Gumby is like, hey, you need to honor what you said when I had you in front of them 200 Hoovers. However, like I said, it don't seem like Boosie hearing it. So here we are again for about the third time. Gumby speaking on this situation. The first time, I'm not going to lie, I thought it was cap. I thought he was just trolling or whatever the case may be. But it seems like this the truth. Now, he's talking about Boosie going to federal prison and as well his son too. And I know how getting them fed. So let's get in this content. You already know it's the Hef way and the Hef effect. We gonna commentate.
Talking about fighting Boosie. Like, I don't have nothing to do with none of that. I don't know if they were supposed to fight. I don't even give a fuck. I got my whole own issue with Boosie on Hoover. Like, y'all already heard about it before on Real Tune on Hoover. I need my Hoovers on West Side Hoover. Is supposed to be going to the federal penitentiary area where my homeboys is at on Hoover. But they gon' one way or another, nigga gonna meet me, nigga gonna have to speak up for what they supposed to speak up on Hoover. Nigga, I need my money, TK, TQ, whoever the that was in your inbox. What's the name?
Oh, the Boosie's brother.
I don't give a fuck. I need my money. Nigga. Talking about slandering you, bitch. I don't gotta do none of that. Nigga. I need my bread, nigga. You niggas did some whole bad business on Hoover. They try to make it seem like, oh, nigga, some janky promoter or some other bullshit. No, your brother ran off with my money, Boosie. Boosie, he ran off with my money. Remember that? I'm the nigga that showed you who stole your money. Remember that, Boosie? I need my hooves, bro, on Hoover. I need my hooves. Going to the penitentiary area, you know what I'm saying, the federal penitentiary area on Hoover. Somebody gonna answer about my money, I promise you. I promise you, I need my Hoovers, bro. The last thing I heard me and Boosie talked about is, look, bro, get with your people and my people get with yours. We gonna work it out. That was years ago. I ain't forgot. I need my Hoovers. I lost $52,000 in that concert, bro, on Hoover. And on top of that, I showed that Boosie supposed to be a real nigga. I showed Groove, your brother was stealing from me. That's how he learned that his brother was stealing from me. Because the nigga stole from me and I wasn't going for it on Hoover. I need my money. My money. I need all of that on
Hoover. You mentioned Boosie going to the federal penitentiary in California.
His son going too for that switch.
His son got caught in...
I heard his son got caught with a switch.
But not in California.
Nah, wherever they was at. I don't give a fuck. You get caught with a switch, bitch, you going to that place. You're there.
How do you think he's gonna be treated in, like, California? Is it like you have to join a gang, or because it's the feds, right?
I mean, I don't really know how he's gonna be treated, but I guarantee you, if a nigga bust them doors open, the first Hoover nigga that I know that know me, that know anything about me, gonna be asking about my violence. I can guarantee you that.
Well, I know Boosie. Now I don't know him like that. We don't know each other that well, but I'm knowing he's an honest man as far as on the bread. You know what I'm saying? Like, Boosie doesn't seem like the type who would just dry. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't know him personally. At that time, I was doing concerts. You know what I'm saying, and I had him, Plies, Apple Watts. You know what I'm saying, what's up to the HG? I hope you get better. You know what I'm saying, I seen you. I'm saying, I like all your shit, man. I'm saying, keep struggling. I hope gang. You know,
I need to find out.
Oh, you gotta struggle to live, HG. You know what I'm saying? You came a long way. You know what I'm saying? She walking, she up, she doing her shit, man. Love you, man. Oh, but back to what I was saying though. Yeah, I had a few different people that night that I was doing the concert with. You know what I'm saying? And I literally missed the concert. You know what I'm saying? Into it with this nigga, explaining to him what the situation was with his people who stole my bread. You feel me? Right. So once he realized what his people did, who is TQ, 2K, whatever the fuck this name is, you know what I mean? Whatever his name is, when he found out what he did that same night, he said on his own Instagram, I don't got no manager. Book me at Boosie.com. Because he seen that this nigga stole the bread and put him in a situation. There's 200 Hoovers in this building. It was Boosie, his road manager, the nigga he had that was supposed to be his bodyguard from Grape Street, and one other person, I believe. You know what I mean? Like, but it's 200 Hoovers in here. So he's not in a good situation. You know what I mean? And, you know what I'm saying, by us both being men, you know what I'm saying, once all the rah-rah shit was over with, I'm saying I was able to show Groove, look, oh, Hoover, this is my point right here. Your brother stole my, you know what I mean? And that's what led him to say, okay, well, I don't got no manager. This would led him to sue his brother for $500,000. But at the same time, I'm out $52,000, bro. On Hoover, I need my bread, bro, from somebody.
I believe his brother got jumped over that.
Well, I don't know I don't know. I ain't had nothing to do with nobody getting jumped and nothing like that. Like, you know what I'm saying, I'm just now addressing it because, see, like, everything comes around. Everything comes around, bro. You can't do nothing to no real nigga, you know what I mean? And just get away with it clean. Don't work like that. Especially if that real nigga still living. You know what I'm saying? That's what I say, like, literally, like, I ain't able to reach out to Boosie or his brother. I don't even know his brother at all. You know what I'm saying? I never had any contact with him, but my direct contact was with Boosie, you know what I'm saying, and the people that I was dealing with, you know what I'm saying, which helped me put on the concert, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's all third-party information, but I feel like I'm the only that got and I need my bread on Hoover. And then on top of that, you know what I'm saying, on some real nigga shit, if I show you that your brother is then stole $500,000 from you, you know what I'm saying? How you not gonna make sure that what I had going on is right? Without me, that could have continued stealing and doing all the foul shit that Boosie accused him of. You know what I mean? But here I am speaking about the situation. Oh, here's some janky shit, cause this is Boosie. I don't give a fuck who you is, bro. I need my money, bro. I need my bro. I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling that at all. I don't give a fuck. His brother didn't text you talking about suing me and some more shit. Do what you need to do.
All right, so like, y'all heard it, so y'all see what's going on. $50,000 cash. That's a loss that anybody would be affected by or mad by. Unless you just like a billionaire or something, it's 50 cents to you. It is what it is. However, Gumby's been speaking about this case of Boosie owing him money. It seemed like it's reached Boosie ears because, as Gumby has said, Boosie have got back like in one of these media spaces. I don't know if it's Vlad or what the case may be, and he has basically like, dude, is slandering me and trying to put bad business on my name. However, the interviewee, Real Tune, that's interviewing Hoover Gumby, he as well, I guess, and has some dealings with Boosie or whatever, and he's basically speaking like, man, you know, as far as from what I know, you know, all his dealings is good. You know what I'm saying? Like, the business is square. Wherever this TQ fella is, Boosie brother, again, it seemed like that's who Gumby went through. But being that, whenever Boosie and Gumby had crossed paths and Gumby was pressing about his money, Boosie was like, look, man, we gonna get it together. Since then, he ain't got it together, it seemed like. And as well, it's Gumby, word of mouth, Boosie went to social media and took to saying he ain't got no manager once he found out what was going on, all the scamming going on, whatever the case may be. He wasn't looking at the paperwork and think he was supposed to look at the paperwork. He thinking family gonna be family, but all the time it's not gonna go like that. People have their own dreams. People are scheming. The management money ain't good enough for them. People see what you doing, see what you making. People want what you want. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it be going. And some people going by the rule, you know what I'm saying, out of love and loyalty, you know what I'm saying, for who the person is and respecting you putting them in that position. But it don't seem like that 50,000 is coming back around. It seemed like Boosie is basically like, you gonna have to eat that because of who you dealt with. Because you got to think about how much money Boosie lost. Artists, all type of stuff. So you think Boosie want to come out his pocket to correct another 50,000? He don't want to do that. Now, as far as this federal thing, right, it's going to be a little different. Now, when Boosie go to that Fed, wherever Boosie at, them Louisiana dudes are going to embrace Boosie like they embraced BG and stuff like that. And for the most part, the South card is really not a solid card as far as like they have a lot of hitters. It's just certain states. And all those states don't be merged with the South because you be having dudes like from Louisiana, they be riding with the DC cats. You know what I'm saying? Because the Louisiana is a state out the South that, you know, be having, you know, a few little hitters and stuff like that. So I see this, right? Let's just say, prime example. Boosie go down, land on the yard. Gumby get word what yard Boosie on. Gumby got some Hoovers on the yard because the Hoovers are pretty thick. The Hoovers are thick out of state. And they on the yard, and they pushing Crip, and they be in a Crip car. So he holler at one of the Hoovers, hey, woo, woo, woo. Boosie owe me some money. Get up on him, 50,000. Dude, get up on Boosie. Boosie like, what, woo, woo. Because, you know what I'm saying? It's going to turn to a whole fiasco, for real, depending on how it's going to go. Because if Boosie say he ain't paying, or like, man, there's some street stuff are between me and him, and depending on the mind frame of the homie that Gumby talking to, what he got, what relationship him and Gumby got, and what's going on the yard, because that definitely can become a potential war or an isolated incident between them. Or, you know what I'm saying? Depending on how many Hoovers on that yard or who the Hoover dude is on that yard, like I said, that could be a Louisiana and Crip clash right there. Or if they riding with the South clash, or if they riding with the DC, a DC, Louisiana, Crip clash behind Boosie over some money. Like this type of stuff, like I don't see nothing happening to him in the feds behind this or anything flying if it's some Hoovers on the yard. Like I said, if it's a Hoover that might be from the land and Gumby got a relationship with, you know, yeah, they could get off, you know what I'm saying, or even, you know, pop off, you know what I'm saying, with the knife game or whatever the case may be. But, you know, I don't even think Boosie probably gonna, let me not say that. Boosie ain't been fighting that death penalty. Boosie can go to that USP or that medium, but I don't see nothing happening between this. I've been seeing a lot of social media sites, oh, Boosie, grave danger, could be in danger, this and that. And I know all that's just for clickbait and the stuff like that, but that's just my take on it. And I could be wrong, you know what I'm saying, because you don't know what's going to happen in these places and who's on the yard, you know, what's going on. But if I got to put my money on it, I don't see nothing happening behind it. It didn't happen on the streets, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, hey, sometimes the odds is in the other person's favor. And with that being said, I'm going to conclude that right there. It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe because it don't cost you nothing. Press that button, and if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail.
Me and you ain't got no motherfucking beef, nigga. Stop telling motherfuckers me and you got beef, cause we don't. I just don't fuck with your bitch ass.